1.
The bench press is a great exercise to build your upper body, but only if you do it right. Step 1. To find your ideal grip width, lay on the bench, pull your elbows back to 90 degrees, then tuck them in until your thumbs line up with your nipples. The space between your hands is how wide you should grip the bar. Step 2. Stabilize your body by pushing your feet down with your quads and driving your knees out with your glutes. Bring your armpits down to your hips to activate your lats. And finally, extend your chest up to create a slight arch in your upper back. Step 3. Stay tight and push the bar up off the rack. Then pull the bar over your shoulders. Re-engage your lats by thinking about bending the bar in half. Step 4. Pull the bar down towards your lower chest while tucking your elbows in towards your sides. Think arrow shape instead of T shape. Step 5. Pause for half a second on your chest and then push the bar up and back until your arms are straight over your shoulders. Congrats, you've just done the perfect bench press.
There's a place downtown where the bricks are come around. It's a hole in the wall. It's a dirty free for all.
Here is how I set up and perform the flat dumbbell bench press in under 60 seconds. I start by deadlifting the dumbbells off of the ground and place them on my upper thighs. Here, I pull my shoulders down to engage my lats and stabilize my shoulders. Then, I lean back into the bench, allowing the dumbbells to land on my torso before setting them in the bottom position. I press and screw my feet into the floor, pushing my upper back into the bench for stabilization. My upper arms are flared roughly 45 to 60 degrees from my torso to line up my pecs with the load, and my wrists are stacked over my elbows. I also like to keep my wrists neutral, lining the dumbbells up with my upper arms. Then, I take a deep breath to brace my core and drive my upper back into the bench as I press the dumbbells up and in, squeezing my biceps together at the top. On the eccentric, I slowly control the weight back down, rowing the dumbbells towards my chest with a tempo of around 2 to 4 seconds. If you have anything to add, let me know in the comments. Follow for more tips and let me know if that helps.
4.
Here's one of the most common mistakes people make when doing chest flies. This mistake applies to dumbbell flies, cable flies, and machine flies like the pec deck. At the bottom position, the straighter your arm is, the more tension will be applied to your chest. However, the straighter your arms go, the more your biceps also get involved. Eventually, there comes a point where your biceps are starting to work harder than your chest is and will be the limiting factor in the movement. To avoid this, at the bottom position, you want to keep just a slight bend in your elbows such that your hands are just outside of your elbows. Once you get to the top position though, the opposite is true. Since the main function of the chest is horizontal induction, the act of bringing your arms together, you don't want to keep your arms bent at the top as this will limit your ability to bring your arms together fully. Instead, straighten your arms and think about squeezing your elbows together as you approach the end position. Try this out the next time you do chest flies and you'll feel the difference right away.